look shady? Good.
You do look shady.
Look like Slim Shady.
You look like a narc.
I don't know what that means.
Hello, could I have one drug to go, please?
It's an undercover cop. Fucking.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you are a narc.
Narc.
Dude, what's a narc? I don't even know what a narc is.
That's what narcs say.
Yeah.
Narc confirmed.
Just,
Welcome to Hassdiscusses. We're in the layer. The layer.
In the Thunderdome.
We're all blue.
the layer.
Mike's a crip.
He's pointing at the amazing From Dusk Till Dawn poster we got here. We got it From Dusk Till Dawn poster. Did you know that?
Immaculate. I want to have a
Yeah.
baby with it.
What?
Huh? Calm down.
Yeah, he's sipping on that seltzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that
A lot of people
seltzer.
hate seltzer.
Yeah. Wonder why.
Yeah, it does. It's literally inferior to soda in every way, and it being slightly healthier has no impact on the rest of your life. Your whole goal is to live a fun life, and then you're drinking seltzer.
I'm having fun being healthy.
Yeah, that's cap. That's fat cap.
Shut the fuck. You want to tell the Jim Croce story again? Because we tried to record.
Yeah, we tried
this.
telling the Jim
Okay.
Croce story before.
All right. So, actually, explain your part first. Explain while we're on the topic.
Because we were looking through my old record collection.
But no Drake. No Drake on it.
Ah man, if Drake was on there, it'd automatically be better than anything in the collection. Anyways, so we were looking at my old record collection. We got 2 Kendrick Lamar albums in there, Damn and Get Mad City. The one released in the middle. We don't like to think about that one.
It's the best.
All right. So we just looked at a Jim Croce album, and I was like, "Oh man, I love Jim Croce," and I still do even after hearing this story. I just, as a person, probably fuck up, but it's got some good tunes. And then he brought up an whole story. Let's hear about it.
All right. So there was a competition. It was like a fan, like a sort of like a just a fan interaction kind of thing, where you send your song in and he'll feature it in like I don't know. He'll give you credit for it.
He'll give you credit.
If he picks a song and gives you credit, and he took my dad's cousin's song, and never gave him any credit. Didn't put his name on it. Didn't give him any of the credit. Didn't give him any of the cut of the money that he earned. The song was named Operator. One
Do
of
not
most
stream Operator.
Successful.
Not stream Operator.
You'll be shot on site.
Yeah.
It will be on site.
By my soul. These are my soldiers, by the way.
Soldiers. Soldiers from the trenches.
Trenches of Brennan Estates.
Brennan Estates.
Yeah.
Most dangerous place in the world. So back to Jim Croce.
More dangerous than O Block.
But yeah, and then my dad hates him now. And he was I guess he was enthralled when he found out the news that he had overdosed. Ha!
It was a plane crash.
Was it actually?
Yeah, it was actually a plane crash.
I heard that he overdosed.
Well, they're
Alright, but
fucking
what matters
musicians
is-
from the 60s and 70s. Like, they probably did, but like...
Jim Croce is a rat, and he stole a song, and
Yeah,
now
that's
he's
right.
gone.
Search it up. I think he went into cardiac arrest.
Jeremy.
No. Wait, it's not an answer.
Just type up
That's him. This is a picture of him. September 20th, 1973, the day before the lead single to his 5th album, I Got a... Oh, that's the Django
I got a
Unchained.
name, Django
I got a
Unchained.
name.
Jim Croce was in Django Unchained.
So,
by the way.
along with Croce, 5 others killed in a plane crash at the height of his popularity, his music continued to chart throughout the 1970s following his death.
Dang.
I'm waiting for Dogface to do a song with Jim Croce on it.
Cool, really cool, Mike.
I got a Dogface merch one. It's that very important thing that I should
Dude,
showcase.
all right, so if you don't know who Dogface is, it's a
Bro,
really...
if you're just gonna point out that I'm late to like,
He's a
hearing
guy from a
about
really
him.
dated TikTok. Mike has
I
a
don't
habit of
fucking
being
care.
late on everything, and he finds out about things that people thought were cool
Yeah, look
10
at
years
that.
ago.
Look
And
at
it's not like
that.
a vintage
Fuck
aesthetic
you.
thing. It's literally because he's just too unfunny, and he can't find funny
So
things.
hard.
It's a great shirt.
It's like, okay.
If I had gotten it in late September, early October,
Everyone would be like all on you, yeah. It's like, oh my god, it's the Fleetwood Mac cranberry juice guy.
I don't
Like,
care.
you get so many hot chicks. You get so many hot chicks, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, Mikey.
Yeah.
I miss those days, bro.
Classic.
Hey, Mikey.
Back in
Remember Mr. Russ? 543.
God damn it. Fucking damn it. Oh my god.
What?
Bro. I was thinking about that.
Okay, so we were in English class in 9th grade, and really jail, but We were in English class, and Mr. Rush does this 5, 4, 3, and then we
say 2,
and then he's like, okay. Now today, class, but instead of following through,
we were talking.
We were talking, but he never even gave us a chance to say 2.
Yeah,
he was just like 5, 4, 3.
God damn it! Yeah,
and he had a whole fucking mental breakdown in class.
Yeah.
Like
he was just one of those teachers, man.
Like he exploded.
One day he was just like, "All right, guys, I'm pretty pissed off today. I don't want any bullshit going in this classroom." I don't know, dude. Like they're just some teachers are just like I respect teachers. A lot of people are like hating on them, whatever. I give them a chance, but if they're just like disrespectful for no reason, like from other students, which isn't even our problem, that's some like third party issue. There's no need to be like hostile. Your whole job is to put up with children and put up with these people. So if you can't do that, then you're not doing a good job. Chief Keef.
Yep.
Leaf
Keef.
What's all this?
I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't even
the
know.
Book?
If I touch it, would it like?
Well, it's not connected to anything.
Yeah, Mike just takes beats anyways, just puts drums on them. So you're not gonna ruin anything. So Mike just goes.
That's what producing music is.
Yeah, but you don't have any variation except for when you do a whole beat switch and it ruins the song.
Oh, it's like a piano. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What were we gonna talk? Oh yeah, Logan Paul versus
Floyd.
I don't know what he's thinking, but
Floyd Tyson, right?
Floyd Tyson McGregor the fourth.
Yeah.
I can't.
Pacquiao.
I don't know why he thinks he can't. He can't even win a boxing match to some. He can't even win a boxing match to
a British person.
Fighto.
A British musician.
Yeah.
And he's stacked. He's stacked, and he can't even win. So what makes him think he can fight an undefeated world champion such as Mayweather and get away with it?
Yeah.
We get away with it without any brain damage.
Some people consider the 50s to be like I mean that's like a little after like the prime age too. So it's not like he's like completely old and he's gonna like be some like withering old man. You know, if he could still punch, he could still fight for sure. Yeah. So I think Logan's going down as well.
What do you think?
I'm betting my couple $100
on
nobody because I don't believe in gambling unless I'm gambling with Matthew Murphy.
Where do you get your fake hundreds from, Mike? What's your sponsor?
I got my fake hundreds from...
But they look real.
They look 100% real. I thought they were real ones.
I got my fake hundreds from viceprops.com, our sponsor, by the way. You can get them and you can use them in a music video. You could bring them to the strip club and trick these bitches.
One more thing. Just bring me my money.
You can crumple them up.
You can Bill Cosby the hose with this.
Oh my god.
That ruined it.
I cut it. Got it.
I'm not cutting that out. That's iconic. So you can make movies with this money. You can have an amazing robbery scene with this, and then you can have the person who robbed it. You can have them be killed, and the blood splatters all over it. And then when the money gets messed up, you know what you can do? You can buy even more on viceprops.com. At checkout, use code HASSCASH HASSCASH at checkout for 10% off, and it helps the channel out monetarily.
And, also, what you can do is you can prank your younger siblings by offering them all that money and then burning it right in front of their face.
Yeah, that's another, and you can put that on TikTok.
TikTok.
That's what the cool kids like.
Clicks on your TikTok.
The TikTokers.
All right, thanks for the message from our sponsor.
Let's talk about nostalgia. 2012 nostalgia.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Start us off.
Let's debate which artist was popping. What songs were you hearing on the radio? Like,
I was hearing
a lot of Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta I've grown to appreciate Nicki Minaj, but I hated her then.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same. Like she's like one of the few female rappers that I actually like can get behind. Everyone else,
like the Pink Print is like a classic album. Like the Pink Print is like a genuinely good album. Like you have Only. You know, the Chris Brown joint. You got Truffle Butter. Weird. You got pills and potions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah. And then like a couple Meek Mill songs on there.
And on the radio, then I was hearing like what was that one song? Like Somebody That I Used to Know. That's a classic.
Even though it came out like a decade prior.
But there's John Podesta.
No, we're not going into.
I'm not going John Podesta.
Did he come out a decade prior?
Yeah, like 2003 or something.
Oh, okay.
Or like late 90s, maybe.
No shot. No.
No. Fuck it. Let's Google it. I mean,
Google
we're right in front of a computer.
They say that it was released in.
This video is
But then,
sponsored
no-
by Dell.
No. No, but the thing is, about like 2012, while not all the songs that were played on the radio came out during that time,
2011. You're so stupid.
there was what?
I searched up on my Spotify list and
The fuck?
in 80s music.
I think you're
that
just
came
really
out.
stupid.
What?
I have an 80s playlist, or I have
Hell
one
yeah.
I go to, and
What do you got on
It's,
it? What kind of is it like?
it
Fuck
was,
you, dude. Fuck you.
2011. You're so
But when
silly.
was it originally?
I thought it was 2001 when I saw it, probably.
Because I know it's an old song. I know that. There's
What?
no way it was made in 2011. Because I
Somebody that I used to know.
yeah.
No, it's not somebody that I used
Because
to
it was
know.
on 80s playlist. That's the problem.
No
A
shot.
Spotify created 80s playlist.
No, there's no-
Spotify tripping.
It's
That's all, that's all I gotta say.
Dude.
I don't know. It's weird.
So, like, also, hey there, hey soul sister.
Oh yeah.
Soul
Oh my
sister.
god, dude, that goes.
Hey
hard.
there, Delilah.
Oh my
What's
God,
it like
that
in
song.
New York City?
They got the videos of like Bobby Shmurda and his crew like dancing to songs that
That
those are the
are
best.
like
yeah,
you
they
know.
got the
No, but the thing about those songs is that like while you'd go to like a party, like a family party or like some like Cub Scout party, like they would not play those songs because they're slightly melancholy. Like nobody would play
True.
Hey there, Delilah. They'd play like the shitty Taylor Swift song, or they'd play like
they play like the Jeep commercial songs.
yeah,
They're like,
yeah, those Jeep commercials are like yeah, but they wouldn't play them. So there's a slightly like satisfying thing to hear them because you'd hear them like on the radio, like coming back from like a sports
Yeah,
practice. Or
exactly.
something.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like
bro.
it's like it's a whole mood, and like fun had like a We Are Young,
Yeah.
Some Nights, and
Oh,
Carry
yeah.
oh
On.
my
Dude.
god.
Dude,
Dude.
Fun is a great band, dude. That one
Man.
album that they released, all that kind of split up after. Like I don't fucking
Call
get
them
it.
a one-hit wonder, one album wonder, by the way. But those
They're
songs are just
iconic.
so good.
What about Call Me Maybe? That
Fuck it,
song-
I don't care.
Dude,
I love
Carly
that
Rae
song.
Jepsen is good.
God.
Carly Rae Jepsen is actually a good artist.
She's gained the under. You told me
Yeah,
she's
she has
gained
underground
gained the
following.
underground
Like a lot
following.
of like at a Carly Rae Jepsen concert, once she got popular from that one song, you'd have like the little girls, like the 10-year-old girls and their moms coming, and then you'd also have like people who go on like r/music or Mew on 4chan who like just pull up there some like sweaty fat dudes with neck beards. It's crazy.
Amazing. Yeah, for sure. Also,
Kind of like My Little Pony. Same
I feel
following.
like I should probably position my chair like this so I'm not just
That
staring at
makes
the
sense.
camera the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know what it'll look. I think that's just like look off
Just-
into the
just-
distance.
look at the monitor. That looks cool. It looks like we're looking at something, but we're not. Anyways, also, fucking a lot of good Drake music. Them obviously. He's
Drake
just
sucks.
Drake
the
is-
greatest
Drake
rapper
is
of all
good.
time.
Drake
He is
good
good.
to some
His-
extent.
But
There's some songs.
He
that
just
are
doesn't
way-
miss. Like
he
does.
misses. He
He
misses.
never
Quite a
misses.
He misses.
But there are certain songs that I could really listen to.
Yeah,
and
for
vibe
sure.
to.
Like a lot of songs off of If You're Reading This, It's Too Late. Best Drake album other than Take Care. Honestly, I'm saying it.
I'd say Take Care is
So-
like the greatest creation by any musician of all time. Just gonna
Cap.
say that there, just
Cap.
because that's facts. But also like the
Fact.
thing about If You're Reading This Is Too Late, it's like I feel like I really like Party Next Door, but I feel like towards the end, those Party Next Door tracks were a vibe, but like I want to hear
Hear
more
them
songs
musically
like
all the time, yeah.
energy. Like I want to hear that
Yeah.
like energy type shit. Like I feel like if you, I feel like towards the end, it was a very like, I don't know. I just
like
feel like
the
there's
vibe.
about 3 songs that I could have done without towards the end, but
Like what?
like, it's still flawless. But like what?
Like what songs? 3 songs. What are they?
Like the Wednesday night interlude.
Oh, I thought that was a good song.
But-
I liked it. It was a vibe. It's just like.
It just sounded like not enough Drake rapping. Like towards the end. Towards
Yeah,
the middle.
I agree. I agree.
But like Jungle, great song. But like I want to hear more like Star 67 is like the best example of like a song.
Yeah, it's got
From that
multiple
album.
segments of it, and it's just good. And I like No Telling a lot too because it's a similar vibe. It's like you got the
And a
first
great
half
beat
where
switch.
it's hard.
It's weird. It's really weird.
It's talking about guns
Like,
and stuff, but then in the second half, it's like wow, 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 and it's like soft. rap and
envelopes
stuff. I like
coming
it.
in the mail. Let it open up. Hoping for a check again. Ain't
Ain't
no
no
telling. Yeah. Police ask you something about arrest. Ain't no telling. Like you know
And
what I'm saying?
they got Popcan. And he's like, hey,
We're sleeping in the streets. Shake a warrior. Yeah, so
It's
like
from the 6 to the 8, 7.
we sound like Tom Hanks' son right now. Sorry, it's not.
Okay.
But like,
Which
you
one?
see that video of this Chet Hanks? And he's like,
Chet Hanks.
big up to, like, shut up. Whitey. Yeah.
What's some other news that we could talk about?
Nothing. Bro.
We were talking about the movie theater thing, but like we already
yeah.
said it, but like we never. This is the official.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, basically, what we were saying earlier is that we made a point to say that the movie theater crowd is going to become like the theater crowd. They're not going to merge, but they're going to be a same tight-knit group of people that enjoy going to the movie theaters and they'll never really stop. But it's going to become a certain clique of people that appreciate cinematic experiences as opposed to those people who, you know, I saw this, I typed this into Twitter. I was like, people got to accept that a majority of our generation watch movies in bed while fucking. Like that's just like that's more a large reality is that they go on either Netflix or, you know, the Netflix, it's like an old thing to say Netflix and chill, but that type of shit, the, you know, the Amazon Prime, the Hulu, the fucking Disney Plus, now HBO Max, obviously a lot, like more than half really, but that 40% is gonna stay similar to theater. It's never gonna go away. It's not gonna become like porno theaters. Nobody goes to porno theaters, and I'm pretty sure none of them exist. There's always going to be film theaters, like cinema. You know what I'm saying? Like Endgame, last year, Michael Sweeney pointed this out, last year, highest grossing movie ever, Endgame. You know what I'm saying? That's last year. And now people are saying movies are going to fucking die. No.
No, shot,
Shut
dude.
the fuck up.
Yeah, man, like I said this before, but
But then again, Endgame was the most highly anticipated movie of all time.
True.
So.
But like that's what I love though, is it's like, it's so powerful, just like a fucking movie series that started in 2008. It's just like, it's like 23 movies, like this shit's never been done before. Like the MCU still fucking baffles me that it's such an experiment. It's such
call
an
it
experiment.
overrated, but still, you gotta appreciate
Like
it.
fuck out of here, you fucking Scorsese fans. You're like, oh, it's not true cinema. It's an amusement park ride. And I like jerk off while watching Taxi Driver all the day. And then Joker's the greatest. How Joaquin Phoenix, like, dude, I'm gonna be honest. Joker has some cool cinematography, heavily inspired from Taxi Driver, decent acting, but it's just Joaquin Phoenix being a little bitch and shoots people at the end. That's all it is. And the fact that it's tied to a great DC character makes me angry. Like, Joker is nothing without Batman. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
like,
he's literally the antithesis of Batman. You know,
it's
Batman's
like the
a stoic good guy, and he's the
Batman and Joker are like the fucking yin and yang.
It's been said before a ton of times, but it's
has
true.
that?
Yeah.
But like, that's why I don't mess with. And a lot of people, like, if you were to call the movie like Clown, I'd be like, whatever, you know. I don't want it to be called Clown. But if somebody made that like a standalone movie that had nothing to do with DC and like shit like that, and no Wayne family in it, it would be a decent movie. It would be like a very.
It just has a lot to live up to.
Yeah, and like.
I don't know which Joker was.
Joaquin Phoenix was what we're talking about. One last year.
But I don't know which Joker Batman fights on the regular, because when Joaquin Phoenix walked up to the gate, Bruce Wayne was like.
Well, I'm talking about like the comics
and
like the fact that he's been a villain since like the 60s. Like in general, just the Joker in like the comics has been around since the 30s, and he always shows up. There's always a new, like, to this day. Like, there's still Joker's storylines where, like, the Joker's planning to kill the mayor. Oh, no.
It's the unstoppable force without the immovable object. It's just Joker. Joker does this crazy thing. He does this crazy thing.
Devil God.
Anything.
You know? And it's like, if we're going to compare it to, like, the yin yang, the devil and God. The devil has worshippers. The devil has worshippers. Those are Satanists. So those Satanists kind of help him out. You know, that's what the Joker's little bad guys are. You know what I'm saying? But like the thing about Satan is that he doesn't care about his worshippers. Just like the Joker doesn't care about his like followers. He kills them off in the beginning of the Dark Knight. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
He kills them all off. You know, and that's like the beauty, is that's how fucked up that aspect of the Joker is. You know, and that's like fucking outstanding. You know?
Yeah.
What's your favorite couple movies from 2012?
Who you asking me?
Myself.
Wreck-It Ralph was
What? Yeah, dude. Yes.
When was The Dark Knight Rises?
2012. Yes, that's
All right.
it. That I think, dude.
Bane is close to the Joker, and that intro sequence of The Dark Knight Rises is like over like a lot of scenes out of The Dark Knight.
Yep.
I've watched The Dark Knight Rises, and I've watched it once, and I didn't really pay attention much. I paid attention the second time I watched it, and it still surprised me how sharp the plot twist was at the end. Like, you would have never expected that girl would have turned on him like that. That she would have been the one
why does everybody hate on her, like, death scene?
Her death sucked, though. She was like, I am going to die. Ugh. It was really trash.
Like, I don't care, bro.
No, it was really bad, Mike. Well, you don't care. That's why your movies suck and all your movies are going to be trash. That's why you're not going to be a successful filmmaker, because you're going to make death scenes where people get shot and like, I am dying.
No, if I were to write a death, I'd have it where
it's got to be realistic. If
in City of God, like for instance, in City of God, you don't see a lot of blood. You only see the people shooting. That's what like the filmmaker described it, is that he only showed the people shooting. He didn't want to show the death because like he wants to show how much the people he wants to show how much the people shooting are so inconsiderate that they wouldn't even check up on the person dying. Like in a death scene, what person that like in real life, if you were to shoot someone in real life, would you go up to the person that you shot and be like, "Oh my goodness, what have I done?" Or would you look at them, or would you be like, would you close their eyes or some bullshit? Like if you're gonna shoot someone and you're gonna be that like fucked up, you just shoot them, move on, and like you're probably bloodthirsty for someone. I don't know what the situation is, but like if I were, I'm not trying to like sound like fucking master filmmaker because obviously I don't really have that much films made, written out. But, like, I don't want to put emphasis on the person dying. Like, you want to be the character that kills them has to be the most inconsiderate human being ever, that they would not give a fuck and wouldn't even check up on them. Whatever.
But just think about this. You know the new Star Wars movies. Horrible. Garbage. Tell me how, in the scene where they come outside of the, to stop the big battering ram gun in the second to last one, I have no clue what it's called.
Yeah.
Tell me how
Jedi.
Everyone explodes apart from the main characters.
Yeah, true.
Tell me why like one shot explodes like 50 people, but they take a direct hit and they're fine. Like
you're talking about they're on that one planet, right, where it's like the sand and all that.
Dude,
and they kiss.
salt.
Of course, they start kissing too. It's so corny, bro.
Like, why would the Asian bitch, whatever the fuck, why would she smash into Finn while he was going? How did that not kill them both?
I did it because I loved you.
Like how was it not like
no? But fucking
it's so Disney. To do
no,
that.
the reason I have an issue with that. I'm afraid. No. Listen.
Everyone dies super quick, apart from the main character. It just makes no sense.
No, the reason I have an issue with the Disney sequel trilogy is mainly because of Finn. He was set up.
You're racist.
No, he was the way they handled him. The way they handled him is an issue. He was set up to be this very important character, but towards the second and last movies, nobody cared about him, and he was pushed aside. He should have been the main character. In all the trailers, you saw him as it was a great thing. They're going to have this, like, diverse character.
But he's just he's like the Ryan Reynolds type character.
Yeah.
He's just, hey, guys, it's me, Finn. What's up?
I wish that, like, he was a,
more of a main character than Ray.
Yes. And I wish he was, like I hate it. I wish he was with Ray. Like, I wish he and Ray were together, and, like, Ray was, like, had a gun. And, like, I'm all for, like, women being Jedi. Like, fuck it, whatever. Like, Ahsoka. Yeah, I love Ahsoka. She's a great addition to The Mandalorian. But do you really need her to be the only, like, important Jedi of the show? Like, why can't Finn... And Finn, the actor that played Finn in the interview, he said... This is what he said. He said, when the writers of the new Star Wars movie, when they were handling the characters of Rey and Kylo Ren... They know everything about those characters, but when it comes to Finn, fuck all. That's what he said in an interview. You don't know. He's like, they didn't give a fuck about me. They only hired me because they wanted it to be diverse, and they didn't want to focus on having my character be important. And that shit angers me. He should have they just handled the characters poorly, and he should have been made very important. He should have been trained. Like, and shit like that. And also, fucking Luke Skywalker. What the fuck? God. Why would he throw the fucking lightsaber? Like, you're just trying to be overly, like, you're just trying to
so nihilistic
and... But the thing about Ryan Johnson, the guy who wrote and directed The Last Jedi, Knives Out was a good fucking movie. And he knows how to write mystery and make unexpected twists and turns and all that bullshit. But when it comes to Star Wars, don't butcher a fucking 40-year-old gold mine of content. There's so much, like, there's a 30,000 books that, like, nobody fucking gives a fuck about that, like, works on a construction worker. Like, there's so many books that nobody cares about, but there's 30,000 of them. You could have pulled from, like, nobody knows what the Yuzan Bong is. My nerd ass knows what that shit is. They're like, there's so much villains that you could have pulled and made into this, but you didn't. You just, and you made the character, you made Rey a nobody, and then in the next movie, you make her a Palpatine. Like, they literally called her a nobody. And they're like, oh, we just didn't want you to know that you're a Palpatine. Like, it's so inconsistent. Like, fuck.
To be fair, what I thought you meant with Finn, I thought you meant that he was a problem throughout the series. I thought you meant, like...
I thought he was... In the first movie,
like,
he
was
like a cool
I
guy.
thought that he was really good.
He was a great character in the first movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why... Like, I agree with you. I don't know why they just casted him aside and was just like, okay, Rey's the main character because he's a girl.
Yeah.
Like
just,
I don't get how it says how like
the Force is female. Why
they
can't
keep just twisting for no reason? Like stop.
Like
with
we
the
get
twists,
it.
We get
like,
it.
Why does
it's
she
like
have...
beats. It's like you and your beat switches, Mike.
Why is she more trained with the Force? Like she had never used the Force in her life, and she was able to convince a stormtrooper to let her go. Yeah, what are you talking about? Like, stop that.
That's some bullshit.
It makes no sense.
Like, you know, Luke in the first...
She also took the lightsaber
No,
out
what
of,
I hope these actors
hand.
do is they get the fuck away from Star Wars and try and make something of their own. They try and do other movies. They try and do something else. Stop dick riding off of one movie's lore. Like lore, and don't do like Lord a million like sequels and little spin-offs, animated shows.
Breaking Bad, Lord of the Rings.
No, I'm just saying with like Daisy Ridley... They got, like, for instance, Adam Driver, like, he did Marriage Story. What's better, Marriage Story or Rise of Skywalker?
Rise of Skywalker.
Marriage Story, like, they... Like, I hope Daisy Ridley... I'm sure if Daisy Ridley gets asked another question in an interview about Star Wars, she's gonna fucking explode. Like, if I interview her, I'm never asking about Star Wars. Like, I'm just not.
Asking about...
I'm asking about what that mouth do.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna ask about like her little indie films that she did before Star Wars. Like I heard they're pretty good.
Wait, who's Daisy?
The girl who plays Rey.
Oh.
Like I'm gonna ask about like those little like indie movies. Like,
but people,
you know.
There's also, you gotta take into account, there's probably people out there that are thinking the same exact thing. I'm gonna interview Daisy Ridley, and I'm not gonna ask her the normal fluff questions. I'm gonna ask her about the real stuff, like her indie films that she did before Star Wars. So you gotta be 2 steps ahead of those people too. So you're just gonna be like another stereotype. Like I asked the real questions.
Nobody's gonna want to ask those.
Yes,
nobody does. Everybody wants to ask about Star Wars. They're gonna be like, "Oh, are you gonna return for Star Wars? Are you gonna?"
No, there's definitely some people out there that are like, "I'm gonna throw some real
stuff." There's no other interviewers doing it like me. There's fuck bootleg Kev. He's so like generic. He asked somebody that never knew 6ix9ine about 6ix9ine. Like that shit angers me. Like I'm never gonna bring up 6ix9ine in a fucking interview. You're not an interview. You're just friends talking with me. Hey. I'm not interviewing you. But, like, if I'm going to ask, like, if I'm interviewing, like, DDK again, I'm going to be like, what do you think about 6ix9ine? What do you think about him breaking the street code?
Yeah.
DDK isn't even a fucking gangster rapper. Like, he doesn't even rap. He's just,
he raps about
the working class individual.
Blue
like, he posted on a story, he's like, hey, yo, I'm DDK. I want you to know that if you listen to my music, I'm appealing to the everyday man. I'm appealing to everybody. I just want to be like I want you to know that I'm a normal fucking guy. I put my pants up, same as you. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that bullshit.
You gotta respect that, you know. There's like
I love DDK. Fuck
like
yeah,
this.
DDK.
This sounds like a pretentious like something a Kanye fan would say or something. But like you gotta respect those people that they don't rap about money, hoes, and rims. You know, they're just talking about like, yeah, because it takes a lot. You know, when you actually gotta think about what you're gonna rap about. It's difficult. Like, what am I gonna talk about in this song? Like, I fucking forgot to brush my teeth this morning, some shit like that. You know, like
before you brush your teeth, yeah.
I'm sorry, seltzer is so bad.
It's hard. It's hard business.
It's
so
hard,
shout out to the
business.
local rappers in Delaware that are
DDK's in Maryland, but yeah. Also, I saw some Delaware rappers, Stoner X, bro. He's got some new music coming out. And he was showcasing his music to Jim Jones, like on his little thing.
Jim Jones of
his account.
That's the dude from New Guinea that like killed all the people, right? The
No.
The Kool-Aid
the
guy.
record executive.
Oh.
Like,
Like, you know Jim Jones, all right? Jim Jones, yeah.
Oh, the cult leader?
Yeah, the cult leader.
Yeah, dude,
that's
so
my
cool.
Man. Dude, that's the goat.
My man.
My man. Killed 800 people.
I didn't know Stoner X had 100K followers.
Sheesh.
Oh. Wait, did you interview him?
Yeah, like a month ago.
Oh.
Okay.
That's actually kind of tough.
Money Mike, okay.
You'd be getting more clout.
All right.
Him.
Follow ZTONER_X.
Bro, just link his account in the video.
Yeah, just link it in the description below.
You can't sit here and tell me the editing on this tape.
I'll fucking do that, okay? Let's go.
Fuck you. Die.
I love you, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Stoner X.
Oh, yeah.
Trapaholics, biatch.
We make it look easy.
Okay, in The Mandalorian, I don't think they should have added Boba Fett.
They should have. What
No.
the fuck are you talking about?
Boba
What the
Fett
fuck are you
It's
talking about?
literally ridiculous. Why would they
Is
do
it
that?
Is it just fan service? Is that what it seems like? It's just
Yes,
like,
it feels
Hey, guys.
so. It's not what Boba Fett was.
Hey, kids, you like
was
Boba
was
Fett,
a
right?
cold-hearted, fucking bounty hunter. He didn't care about anyone but himself.
true.
So why did he
watch
come
it.
in there and he was like, I have eyes locked on that baby Yoda up there. No, he would have killed them both.
Yeah.
Like, so shut the hell up. He wouldn't have asked for any. You're gonna give me that armor. He would have killed everyone.
But the thing about Baby Yoda is that the Baby Yoda has Force Shield on him as he was
but
meditating,
still.
so he would have fucking killed. He wouldn't have been able to kill him anyways.
Exactly, and the fact that the Mandalorian didn't know that because he's like, time to get you out of here, and he tried it again. He tried again after he exploded out one time. He was like, we gotta go again, and exploded out 2 times.
No, but dude, listen. If you're mad now, what is Boba Fett gonna do when fucking? What is Boba? Yeah. Shouts out to Boba Fett. Me and him go way back.
Check in the description below. Link to Boba Fett. All his
Yeah,
social
I have his
medias.
Instagram.
On
Yeah.
SoundCloud.
All right, so yeah, he's on SoundCloud. Yeah. So the thing about Boba Fett is like it's cool to see him, but I feel like they gotta go. I feel like you do raise a point. While I love that he's being a helpful character, I feel like he's got to go in a different direction. I feel like he has to become a bounty hunter and have his own TV show similar to Mandalorian, but it's less about but less about saving children like this Mandalorian show is, and more violent. Like, so you're saying you'd want to see Boba Fett on his own becoming a cold-blooded motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
So,
what
like-
I didn't like about the Mandalorian, I'm sorry for cutting you off. What I didn't like
No,
about
whatever.
it was so story-oriented in the first season. And then the second season, it just kind of turned into a Star Wars show. It was just kind of like situational. It wasn't a very story, like, it didn't line up. It was just kind of like...
Well, it is setting up something.
Well, it's setting up, but it was season 2. It was the entirety of season 2.
So it shouldn't be setting up. Yeah, it's just be the show. The
Well,
first season should be the setting
the
up.
last part of season 2.
Well, I have a theory.
It's part of the story on it.
I have a theory. You know how, if you haven't seen Rise of Skywalker, fuck you. Like, just watch it. Or, like, Google Wikipedia.
I'm sorry, I couldn't, dude.
But you know who came
tried.
back. Palpatine.
Palpatine, yeah, I know.
Palpatine. So what if they're using Baby Yoda's Force powers to make the clone of Palpatine? That's my theory. Is that they want him so badly so they can like make the clone
Honestly,
of Palpatine.
I mean,
And they can make
anything's possible.
Snoke.
Honestly, they might actually just come up with that because Snoke is a lame
To be
ass
honest,
villain.
that's not a bad theory.
And
Yeah.
like
That,
Star Wars
that
is all
actually
about.
makes sense.
Ryan Johnson's all about
But
this
then
stupid,
again, why wouldn't they just
unnecessary,
choose another senator? Why wouldn't they choose
unnecessary
another Dark
plot
What?
twists?
Lord? Why wouldn't they just choose another Dark Lord?
What?
Why would they not just choose another Dark Lord? Why would they bring back somebody from the dead?
Who?
Mike,
Palpatine.
are you listening?
Another Dark Lord. What other Dark Lords are there?
Where did Palpatine come from? Just find another one of them.
Yeah,
No, but that's not a species. Like that, he's like a human who turned to the dark side.
I
Followed.
know, but the dark side. Just
The dark side was easy to go to because
Yeah.
Anakin went to it.
It-
Anakin was
No,
much
but there's
softer.
no other. You
We're-
just need someone that has like Force. The Force knows how to use the Force well. Or
the dark,
like Baby Yoda studied in the Jedi Temple as a baby. Like he's literally 50 years old because their species ages like slow because of
You do know-
Yoda's 900 years old when he dies.
Oh yeah, you do know that Anakin was more powerful than Palpatine, right? But his suit kept all his power compressed. Like it couldn't escape.
Yeah, there's actually a theory in like something in the comics where Palpatine could have made a better suit for Darth Vader, but he didn't. Like there's suits that like adapt to like your skin and the way your skin moves. So like he could have made like a better suit that had way better maneuverability and shit like that, but he didn't
because he knew.
because and like he could have fucking gave him plastic surgery. We all know that.
Yeah.
He could have looked like fucking
He could
Sebastian
have looked like
Stan.
James Earl Jones.
Yeah, he could have looked like Yeah, like. Wait, no. That's. No, he could have.
Oh wait, that would have been that would have been some like Drake type stuff.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
The story I've added on is the greatest diss track.
Shut the fuck up. No. Back to back is.
Let's get back on.
Real by Freddie Gibbs.
Jeezy yes, fuck Jeezy.
Yeah,
Jeezy, if you're watching this,
I don't
you messed up one of the greatest rappers of all time.
But he came out on top anyway, and he's more relevant than you'll ever be.
Who?
Jeezy, Freddie Gibbs.
Freddie Gibbs is better than Jeezy.
I disagree.
But Jeezy's more relevant.
Way more relevant.
Other than Mike Cass.
Oh yeah, show that. We need to show this.
Nice BB-8.
I took the time to fucking do this.
Put the John back in a little lighter.
Yeah, that's light work. I'd spend whole days just putting Lego sets together.
Same.
I'd make my own.
Wait,
dude.
I want to get this started.
That's why you're such a good problem solver and writer.
Shut up. I developed my problem-solving skills from building Lego sets in my younger years. Shut up.
Yeah, that's a great.
No, it's genetic. I'd say about 50% of everything in life is just natural talent.
So making these beautiful podcasts is natural talent.
Probably because.
Well, actually, my great grandmother was a journalist, and she interviewed people on vacations. Like she got paid to go interview people from like fucking, I don't know, China or some bullshit. Like she actually like went to China and she started her own newspaper. Like,
China.
Like and shit like that. And check this out. Check this out. Look at that, dude.
Holy crap.
That might be one of the most revolutionary pieces of technology of all time.
Yeah, I have a No, so story about my fucking Legos, right? So I was put this back. So I was so hyped for the fucking Last Jedi, right? I was so hyped for the Last Jedi. I bought all the Legos for it. I was so hyped. Like the hype was immaculate. Okay? And I see the movie. And for the first couple weeks I act like I like it. And then I was like, I got my Last Jedi poster. I was like, this shit fucking sucks. And I threw out my Last Jedi poster.
God damn it.
And like, it's like what do they call that? Decomposing in Wilmington right now. Like,
yeah.
As it should though, because
honestly,
they're okay. The Last Jedi or the Force Awakens was good.
Force Awakens was decent. I liked it. It was okay.
But it has a simple fucking structure.
Yeah.
And it's not really that original. It's not horrible, but like I really like when I saw that.
That's not what
when I saw that, I was like, simple structure, interesting. I hope the next one like is so much more. And we got some fuck shit. Like,
oh my god, guys! Snoke, remember that crazy villain?
To be honest, they made up for all their mistakes with Mandalorian.
Yeah,
they did. They did.
Shout out to Jon Favreau. Mike did an interview with him a couple weeks ago. Check that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Drake, Drake got destroyed by Pusha T.
No. Drake destroyed Pusha T in Emotionless with 2 lines. Yeah. I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my.
All right, but Kanye.
I wasn't hiding the world from my kid. I was hiding my kid from the world.
Kanye destroyed him when he said, "Calm down, you light skin." Well, that was one line.
But Kanye will always be better than Drake.
Yeah, I agree.
Kanye will always be more real than
Drake. He's over Drake. He is over Drake.
I find him more relatable to me.
Yeah, he's on that.
Fucking taking my foot.
No, I'm not.
I don't know how I feel about like Kanye and Drake. Like I hate comparing them.
True.
Like I can compare like Drake and Kendrick Lamar easy. Like I can say like Drake's more relatable than Kendrick Lamar. Like I'm not from Compton. I don't know anything about the streets. I can't say that
you're not from Jamaica or Toronto either.
Well, Drake. Well, there's no song that like Kendrick Lamar. The only song from Kendrick Lamar that
Do you have a Nike sponsor, Mike? Can you relate to that?
No, but like the passion from Drake and like the motivational stuff like that. And
have you been in a guy named Marvin's room before, Mike?
Bro, shut the fuck up. Drake's relatable and Kendrick Lamar is great, and like his views on society and like, you know, the fucked up systems we got are like what we need in music, but like on a personal level.
So you're saying you personally don't believe in BLM?
I personally love Black Lives Matter. But like,
We just took this to a whole another level.
no. I love Black Lives Matter, but like, when I'm sad, I'm gonna play Drake.
What?
But when I'm happy and motivated,
That's so basic, you know. Like,
and when I'm happy and motivated, and like fucking, I'm gonna play Drake.
Wait, what?
But Kanye,
Wait.
well, fuck it. Kanye's better than everybody. Let's say it.
What?
Greatest
Say it.
musician of all time. I said it, bitch.
Yeah.
I fucking said it.
He said it.
Fucking said it. I said it. Greatest music. I'm sorry. I just.
He's not sorry.
It's like I'm coming out right now. That's how it is.
What?
As cat thinking Kanye is. the
Nah,
best.
this is breaking news. Mike Hass
Yeah.
said Kanye
He's out the
over
closet.
everyone. He's at the Kanye closet. Congrats, Mike.
But I said this with Harris. I was like, 3 greatest rappers are Kendrick, Drake, and Kanye for 3 different reasons.
What? No. 3 greatest rappers.
Of our, I mean, alive of our current generation.
Kendrick Lamar will never be top 5 in my opinion.
Really? Why not?
Fuck it, yeah. I'm gonna have to agree with that.
Why not?
He's just not that. He's not that good.
Why?
Because there's many rappers that are better than him.
Like, I mean, I don't understand why he's
Okay,
worse
so
than others.
Drake, clearly.
Yeah,
Kanye.
yeah.
Who else? Who's better than him? Because I think he's really good.
I think Future's better than him.
That I like.
I think The Weeknd. If The Weeknd counts as a rapper, I put The Weeknd.
Nah,
in
he's a singer. He's a
He's
singer.
Singer. All right.
He has rap
Unless
before.
you're the Grammys, then he's a rapper.
Yeah. The Grammys fucking hate The Weeknd. Scumbag.
And they just call it. If you're a singer, you're urban contemporary or R&B.
That's so like.
That's literally like, this is black people music. That's what the Grammys are doing. Like Tyler the Creator pointed out. I'm not a big Tyler the Creator fan, but his Grammy acceptance speech was so true. If it's
What
black
he's saying
people
is
singing,
expected-
it's urban contemporary. It's
That's
just
what he
so
said?
Stupid. Yeah,
That's fucking hilarious.
because the dude made it. It was a soul.
No, it's
album.
hilarious because
singing.
it's right.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
It's the closest thing it is neo soul and like some elements of pop. It is nowhere near being rap. He has Playboy Cardi on it. He has some rappers producing and all that, but it's not a rap album. What did he win for? Was it rap? So stupid.
Probably.
And if it wasn't rap, it would have been urban contemporary or R&B, which I just think is such a stupid tag.
They should have a funk award at the Grammys.
Cap. Terrible.
Fuck
genre.
you, bro.
It's too small. That's like a. That would be like
I'll make it mainstream and I'll mix. Nah. Fuck it. I'm gonna do my fucking vaporwave trap thing.
Hey.
I'm predicting this. Vaporwave trap is gonna be a thing 5 years from now. I'm gonna revolutionize a new type of rap music with vaporwave elements, and it's gonna be the biggest.
Vaporwave is on the come up. It was a joke a couple years ago. People were like joking about a lot of vaporwave songs, but right now it's in a really good spot. So if you're trying to get in the scene today, you should hit up Drew Dumptus for some pick albums.
One Tricks Point Never.
That's not vaporwave. You're stupid. That's
Synthwave.
that's none of that. That's plunderphonics and ambient music.
What the fuck does that mean? But whatever.
Plunderphonics is samples. All right, one of his albums, one of the greatest albums, honestly, of the 21st century, Replica by One Tricks Point Never. The dude took samples from just tons of advertisements.
Home is vaporwave. Home.
Cool.
Resonance.
But he's just watching a commercial. He took a sample from it and he just made whole songs out of it. Dude's crazy. And R+7 is another good ambient album by One Tricks Point Never. You should listen to it.
I disagree.
Yeah, Home
What?
is fucking Resonance. And Whitewoods.
And speaking of One Tricks Point Never,
Whitewoods.
dude made the soundtrack for Uncut Gems. You should watch Uncut Gems if you haven't yet already. That's one of the greatest movies of the 21st century.
I cried. I'm not even gonna lie. I cried at the end. It's such an injustice. He gets everything that he's been looking for.
Yeah, finally
And
everything's over, and then he just gets killed.
But like you said.
I
it's for the
spoiled it.
better.
Spoiler alert. Put a
Yeah.
spoiler alert in the video.
Came out last year.
Yeah, but so did
Yeah.
so did
literally every Star Wars.
so did that one episode of Game of Thrones where
And we're saying that.
my God,
and
even
no,
Mandalorian.
listen. And we're saying that guy, but we could be talking about anybody in the movie.
we're talking about Phil, which Mike might do an interview with one day.
Yeah, the guy who killed Adam Sandler movie. We're gonna do an interview soon. Like he literally responded to me on DM. I'm gonna show
What?
you right now.
What?
I'm gonna show you fucking
Stop.
right now.
Keith William Richards.
What? Show the
You
camera.
follow music meme pages? They
No,
probably
no,
talk
no,
about-
that's like one of my biggest fans, Sleaze Joker.
What if he's fake?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's like the real.
Real
It's him.
It's him.
W. Richards. Yo.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
We'll talk soon.
Yeah.
Show the
Look at this
cam.
fucking thing right here.
Well,
I
you're
mean,
linking,
he-
you're
Keith
linking
William.
DMs, Mike. That's illegal.
He was a good.
It's like
Real
He's a good actor too.
I said no water.
Yeah, they picked him up. They were on the New York subway and they saw him, something like that, right? And they just
I'll find it on the IMDb thing. It shows it on I don't.
But
IMDb on phone is so shit. IMDb on a computer.
He looks like a guy that you just see on the street, like the New York subway or whatever.
And you'd be like, "What's up, bro?" Like,
Nah,
it's like you'd be in line waiting for like a sandwich.
You don't want to cut in front of that guy.
Yeah.
You do not want to cut in front of him.
I feel like you get beat up.
But then you talk to him, and then you realize he's like
cool
one of the
guy.
nicest guys you ever think.
He's got a daughter. Her birthday party today. He's got some balloons.
What if he's just capping the whole time and he just lied to you? It's just saying like, yeah, we'll talk.
It's just like a fan page.
Shut up.
And he gets like what's it called, dude? The deep fake. He deep fakes himself on the Keith William Richards. He's like, hey, what's up? What's up, Mikey?
He looks like Cyberpunk's graphics.
Yeah, really good meta joke, Mike. Really topical joke by Mike.
I gotta watch.
Very original.
I gotta watch Uncut Gems again.
I said no water.
I said no water. Good shot.
All right, fucking. Nah, I gotta go Keith William Richards IMDb, and we'll figure this out.
I said no water.
I said no water.
Yeah.
What?
What up, Keith?
Okay. Discovered while walking toward the L train at 1st Avenue and 14th Street, Uncut Gems was his first acting gig, amateur or professional. And he's starring in a new short film called 3 Deaths.
My man.
Playing the character Man.
And
he's playing the character Man in the film.
He's just like a blue collar dude, you know, he's just a normal guy.
That's what we need. We don't need these fucking I bet if you remove
Ryan Reynolds. I hate that guy.
Yeah, we don't need these people. Like, imagine if you removed makeup from like a BTS member, over that, you know what I mean, that stupid, those K-pop guys.
Hate K-pop.
They look like zombies.
Don't tweet that ever. They literally come for you. And
they look like zombies, and they're probably all coked up by their managers. Like, sing more songs at the Grammys.
Yeah, you know.
And it's some yeah, and I feel bad for them.
True. And the fans, imagine somebody, imagine you meet one of your fans.
It's like this weird twink fetish.
And they just pull up with a body pillow of you that they make love to.
Girls that like so them weird. So much want to peg them.
And it's the people who play the gifs of the K-pop stars doing their dances.
And they still think Among Us is relevant.
That's literally
sus. Oh my god, Among Us joke. Shut the fuck up.
It's insane.
It is. Dude.
It's literally like The Fanatic, which is a great movie. You should watch it, guys. With starring John Travolta, where he obsesses over an actor.
Yeah. Why do people still talk about The Box? The song came out last year.
Yeah, The Box.
Shitty song.
Honestly, I don't even know if I ever liked it. I just saw someone when the album first came out on Instagram. They're like, "Man, The Box goes so hard," and I just listened to it and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I like what he's doing. I don't care." Just,
I'm gonna This is a verse from a Roddy Rich. Okay, I bought a new 4Gs on the Jeep. I trap until the bloody bottoms is underneath, 'cause all my got out the streets. I keep 100 racks inside my jeans. I remember hitting the mall with the whole team. Now I can't answer calls because I'm bawling.
Is there a
whoa!
Is there a bar about codeine coming up?
Yes, probably. Why did they just like how it sounds? They don't even care.
Which it's fine, you know.
It's
mumble
okay.
Rap. It's not about the lyrics.
I love mumble rap. I love mumble rap.
And the melodies.
But we need, if you're gonna do mumble rap, you gotta look at it the way Uzi looks.
And Roddy Rich isn't a mumble rapper, you know. He's
you can hear what he's saying. Yeah. But if you're gonna do mumble rap, you gotta look at it the way Uzi does it. He does it the best in Future. You gotta
Future for sure. Future of Uzi. Future's lyrics are over Uzi because Future has one subject that he talks about and he's so good at
Yeah, but the thing is Future tries to encapsulate this sort of beautiful mood, based on the half of it's based on the substance.
It's kind of
God, but he's also basing it on a scenario, you know, and it's just so beautifully executed, and there's so much echoing, and his voice is like manipulated to the point where you can hear.
Talking about it like it's Beethoven.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. People should start treating this as not some shit that you fucking hear on the radio.
Like, it's just rap crap.
It is like, I hate people that think like rap is still some underground thing that nobody cares about.
Yeah, it's gonna die off. Rock and roll's gonna reign true.
Like, people should start treating rap like academically. Like, I'm not saying it should be studied in school because fuck school, but like. Not fuck school. I mean, it helps people out in life, but you know what I mean. Like, people gotta start treating it as like actually something to be academically studied, something like analyzed to the max, and like treated like any other form of music.
I have one complaint. Those stupid videos that are like MF Doom's rhyme scheme in this one song where they like highlight the different words and rhymes. That shit is so corny.
Bomb
He goes Doritos, Cheetos, and Fritos.
Doritos, Cheetos, Pedo. Subscribe to my cast channel. And, subscribe to Mike Media Inc. That's my favorite line from MF Doom is subscribe to Mike Media Incorporated.
It just takes 2 seconds and it doesn't hurt you at all. If you don't like these kinds of videos, you can just turn off notifications. And you still subscribe to MikeCast, you're supporting him. And if you have a couple dollars, just support him on Patreon.
$3 a month. Link below.
Please.
No, I've been constantly thinking about like the light we have left, like for the years to come, because Juice is gone.
Juice is gone. X is gone. Pete.
We're losing people left and right.
Like
so, I'm feeling like Uzi's gonna be our last hope, because Drake is really not that. He's not that good of a guy.
Yeah, I have a lot of footage of him like beating the fuck out of people. Like, I have a lot of, and I know people that have had horrible experiences with him as a person. I Love Coding got beat the fuck up by Drake's people. Like, this guy in like a back alley. And there's also a story where in 2010 he's in the middle of like some street in like, I think it was like probably LA or Miami. It was like near a show or something. And he's in the middle of the street and some fans like, "Are you Drake?" Drake just beats the fuck out of him, knocks him on the ground, and he's like, "You're fucking nothing," and like beats the fuck out of him.
You're nothing. Yeah.
Word on road is the click about the blow. You ain't gotta run into nobody there already. We've been living on a high. Jace. No, I love Drake and I don't want him to go. But this is what
Josh. I like Josh better.
Jace. Jace told me this. Jace told me this. He said, "Yeah." I was talking with Jace about like the whole my theory and that Drake's like a mob leader, and he's like, he's probably not a mob leader, Mike, but I do think that realistically within the next couple of years he's gonna die. He's gonna get shot or something, because like Biggie, like Tupac, these people with so much amount of money and people around them, something's gonna happen to them somehow.
Tupac was genuinely a good guy.
And
he got shot for some injustice, like.
Well, I think Drake's just such a smart businessman. Like, he leeches onto a new trend. He finds the best.
Thank you for saying leech instead of, like, attaches himself. Like, at least you're being honest about it.
He leeches himself, like, and I respect that because, like, in order to be, like, I respect that and I dislike it in the same way. Like, I'm very imbalanced on my feelings toward that because I read up on this thing is that, like, good leaders have to have, like, some sort of loss of empathy and that loss of morality because they have to be able to make tough decisions that real smart like philosopher, like no philosopher of fucking Rome, like most of the philosophers of Rome that like have like some good teaching, they were all homeless. Like a lot of them were homeless and poor, but like Julius,
what's that got to do with anything?
Like I'm just saying, like the people that make really tough decisions that determine how a lot of people move.
What do the philosophers have to do with that argument there?
I'm saying that like a genuine person is not gonna a genuine person that's a musician who's, like, is not gonna have a lot of money as Drake because Drake makes a lot of tough decisions. But while he knows he's gonna be like people are gonna look at him in a rough ways, and that he probably doesn't talk to fucking Black Boy JB. Do you really think he talks to JB?
Yo, Black Boy JB.
Oh, yo, Black Boy JB. Like after that feature was done, he's like, I'm done. Okay. I'm gonna go find like Young Blue. Like
he doesn't make enough money anymore. Like Look Alive was a good hit, you know.
Yeah, but like he's not gonna like, you know what I mean.
He's done, you know. He's extinguished. Don't worry about.
He has a small fan base, but it's not gonna be ever as big as like, you know. He's never gonna have a song as big as Look Alive. I wish the best for him as a person, and I hope he like still makes good music, and I hope he finds fans. But realistically, that Drake feature, it's just a smart business move. That's all it is. It's like Disney buying Lucasfilm.
Same with Laugh Now Cry Later with Lil Durk. It's just Lil Durk's a pretty he's been popular for a while since like what 2012.
Yeah,
but you know he's really big now with
the white kids on the football team like Ryan Von Brandt loves
the whole like gang rap scene like
prior to Drake.
They also like King Von at the time too. You know like that whole like rap scene of people like the storytelling, the gritty like
the
gang
King Von
stories
type of people. And
so Drake's capitalizing off that. And he's making a good decision doing a song with Lil Durk, and it's just a nice little song. I love that song, dude. That's a great song.
Yeah, but like the only people that Drake's really gonna check up on, if he checks up on anybody, is like probably just. If I were to pick 5 people that I think Drake would check up
Just
on.
Blaze?
No one.
No.
No one.
Is 40 his producer that's been producing?
He's checking up on him right now, probably.
His producer? No, because 40 leaked the information about his kid to a girl while he was sleeping. 40 leaked the information about his kid to a girl he was sleeping with, and then the girl told Pusha T. So he probably fucking hates 40, but still like, but I don't know. Like 40's seen the engineer on every track. Maybe he like forgives him or some bullshit.
Probably.
I don't know.
When was this? When was that?
2018 when the story of
okay. So he definitely forgives him. Like there's still
probably yeah. But like I feel like if I were to pick 5 people that he checks on, Lil Wayne, not really publicly as much because like
he's like Lil Wayne, good luck in prison. I'm not gonna help you, but
yeah. Probably 1 out of 3 people that he signs. Like,
Scarface the movie and Scarface the rapper.
Party Next Door probably maybe. Boy Wonder, the producer.
Is Party Next Door big because of Drake?
What?
Is he big because of Drake? Like,
kind of. Not really. I feel like he had a small fan base in Toronto. I feel like he's just like. I feel like. No, what I feel like is that he couldn't sign The Weeknd, so he picked Party Next Door. Yeah, that's really just. And Party Next Door, I fucking love him, and he has a large fan base with a lot of girls I talk to, but like. Drake was like, fuck, I couldn't sign The Weeknd. Damn it. I'm gonna get Party Next Door.
Party Next Door. Next best
and I
thing.
love Party Next Door because he's very more disorienting than The Weeknd. Like The Weeknd's like he doesn't make disorienting music. Like Party Next Door is like a mixture of The Weeknd and Future in a way, in a sense.
Psychedelic or like when you hear disorienting, it sounds like someone's like hitting you with a fucking bat.
Just the way he processes his voice, it sounds like it's like echoed 30,000 times. Like you know,
so psychedelic. I guess that's the best way to.
I guess I don't know. So, and then that's 3. That's 3. So then
Noah Shabib.
Future. Probably Future.
What? He does not care about Future. Stop all that lying.
Yeah, all right.
They are not friends. He has no rapper friends. Real friends.
Rihanna.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah, Rihanna, and come on.
Billy Bobby Brown or whatever.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie.
No.
Oh yeah, he's texting her every day. Hey, you just don't want to hit her. You're turning 18 soon. I saw you in that new movie.
Put your finger up because you know it's true.
Saw you in that new movie on Netflix. Thought you looked pretty hot.
To be honest though, I see where he's coming from. She's kind of bad.
Not in.
We're all under the age of 18 here. Okay.
Not in Stranger Things though. Like
so yeah, we were able to say that.
I forgot that he was 30 years old.
34.
I forgot that he was almost 40 years old.
6 years? No, that's like if you round that up, it's 35.
I forgot that he was like more than halfway to 50 years old.
But he can make it bedrock.
I forgot that he's halfway.
Nicki Minaj. There we go.
No.
Ayo, Nicki.
So
when's the kids over at your ex-husband's house?
Basically, the people who can keep him popular, and the girls he's gonna fuck.
Yeah.
It's basically those.
No, but what Jace was saying, the rapper I manage, he was like, Drake's gonna die in a couple of years. He's gonna get shot.
Imagine that happening.
That would be like
we hear about it, like Tupac and Biggie and
we would lose nothing. I'm sorry, we would not lose it.
Like imagine just like seeing.
We would lose one life on planet Earth.
And there would probably be footage of it too out there because we're in that era. Like we can get like we're actually gonna see Drake. Like, if that does happen, if something like that happens, there's a pretty good chance. Like didn't we get footage of Nip dying?
We got footage of X dying.
Vaughn.
Oh, that's messed up. Like I can't watch that, dude.
No, I have footage. I have footage of some guy, some like random pedestrian going up to X with a fucking cell phone and being like, "Yo, man, X died, like pointing, like that's fucked up.
He's like, that's
no. I know someone that worked at that shop.
The motorcycle.
I know someone who knows someone.
Okay.
So, down the beach where I hang out. The remember Mr. Rizdelli, the guy with the vape pen all the time. Yeah. He's like, let me tell you about chemtrails, dude. He's the guy. He's the good.
Get him on the podcast,
dude. Yeah, dude. He knows. He's very well versed in the whole like red pill, the whole like conspiracy theory. Like he knows. He watches a lot of documentaries.
Mike did an interview with him a couple weeks ago. Check him out down below.
No. Yeah. I interviewed the Pope last week. No, actually, I don't trust him. Anyways, Kendrick Lamar's shy. Like we've already discussed this. Like Kendrick Lamar, don't be afraid. I know you're shy.
All right, yeah. Moving on, Mike. We get it.
So, in Florida, there's like a bike shop and like a jet ski shop and shit like that. It's right near the beach, obviously, I think, or something like that. Anyways, there's this guy. I think his name was like Jimmy. No, Jeremy. That's it. Jeremy. He like moved from Jersey to like Florida, and he worked at that place. And he said like a van just came up, blocked the Lamborghini. People ran out of the van, and they just fucking went at the window, tussled with him, bang, back in the van, took all the shit from the car, van drove away. That's just how it went down.
With who?
With X.
Oh.
And there's footage of that.
But the people that did it got caught immediately. Not immediately.
You know, one of them was actually
raped in prison, right?
Tied to a Kodak Black.
Oh, dude,
one of them was like
tied,
like friends with, not a rapper, but like I might have been like, I don't know. I had to look friend of a friend, some shit like that.
Maybe Kodak didn't get enough cut from Rolling Peace.
Fucking love Kodak though.
Yeah,
he's so
God.
He's like Uzi. He's got like a really cool personality, but he also
gang.
so fire. Like anytime I hear Sniper Kodak, like I'm just gonna like
what?
Yeah.
You know what?
What? Holy shit! I'm gonna come.
But yeah,
as Adam Sandler said,
you're looking through a fish. I put 8 years of my life in you, Howard. You're looking at a fish.
You look at the fucking fish.
But what I said about the light thing, about
it's embarrassing.
I feel like if Uzi goes before everyone else, I feel like the world is gonna be over.
You know what he said he's gonna do? So he's gonna do more music like 2016 Uzi.
But he said he wanted to join the 27 club though. Die at 27. I mean that's probably just edgy Uzi face, but still, who knows?
People like, yeah.
I hate that.
Like I'm gonna be honest. Man. I did not listen to Lil Peep before he died. I didn't care about him. Never heard about him.
He was not good.
I like his
samples. Great.
His production is really good.
He was great.
That's definitely the best part of him. I don't like his voice that much. It sounds like he's just
but the way he does his music, I'm not saying he's like a pioneer or anything, but like he's fire. Like, and he's so like he's like the chain smokers of rap. Like he just appeals like you know.
The Chainsmokers only appeals to white moms at the fucking like YMCA.
Yeah, no white moms care about Lil Peep, but like the thing about Lil Peep is like
I'm saying like no actual normal
I didn't care about him before he died, and I never heard about him. But when I started, like, I don't know, I just feel like let's talk about this. Who that hasn't died do we think we're gonna really be sad about when they die? I'm gonna go first and say Kanye.
Well, I mean, I feel like Mike Sween's really right here about Uzi because that's
and
just,
that
everyone Uzi's like one of the best like public relations rappers. He's just everyone like knows that he's just like such a nice guy outside of rapping, and like the way he dresses or what he raps about has nothing to do with like how humble he is as a person. But like he's not like on that J. Cole level of corny, you know. Everyone just likes him, you know. Like, you just like the guy. It's sad to see him go. Yeah, Kanye would suck, but it would be like kind of like poetic, kind of like a Greek tragedy almost. His death probably.
I love Kanye, and I really think I'd be sad if he died. But I feel like, how do you think Kanye would die? Do you want to speculate on that, or would you think that'd be offensive and you wouldn't want to talk about it? Or
it's I don't know. I think it's wrong, and like it would just be like guess something. Like he'd probably
I don't want to talk
about
that.
Just like pancreatic cancer.
It would most likely be
political assassination when he's president.
It'll most likely be from spontaneous outbursts and I don't know, like from his bipolar disorder.
True. You're right. Yeah,
let's not. I don't want to talk about. Yeah, another person that we think would we'd be sad if
like I'm thinking
would die.
like specifically a rapper. That's just specifically rappers, I guess, or musicians or whatever.
Let's start with rappers, then we'll go in other territory.
Okay, I'm thinking is like there's more people out there. Like Uzi's definitely the best example right now that I can think of because he's just.
And it's just it really is sad to think about, which is why the topic is so.
The topic's grim, but like
fuck it. Let's just. This is meaningful content.
Yeah,
this is meaningful content.
I gotta go.
Oh,
your sister's here?
Yeah, she almost here. I gotta get lunch.
Right.
I'm gonna come back up.
I see you.
All right, bye, bro. Thanks.
That was Mike Sween, everyone.
That was Mike Sween, everybody. For the people listening on all audio platforms, be sure to leave a rating on your platform that you listen to this on. We got 9 ratings so far. Let's get to 10. Let's get to 10 ratings. You know, anything below 5 stars is unacceptable. You'll be found, and I will have my cats attack you. They'll rip off your balls first, or your clit if you're whamming, or if you're a they, them. I don't know what they're going to rip off. They'll figure it out. So, basically, your genitalia won't exist if it's a below 5 rating on the audio platform that you listen to. And if you dislike this video, that's going to be horrible. Anyways, so I'm going to have to go.
I'm thinking like Lil Durk maybe because he's like.
No, I don't look at Lil Durk's story every day.
And I don't either. He's like a young guy and he's on the come up.
I'm gonna go through my old my flashback playlist, like the ones that like I have to think of someone that's like, I hate using this word, but wholesome.
I know that's why I kind of hate the Uzi fandom because like a lot of people are like, oh my god, Uzi's so wholesome, but then again, like he's just one of those people. You just gotta love him. I'm trying to think like, man, it would suck to see like Ice Cube or Drago because that would be the end of an era, you know. That's just like one of the like
original someone from an era.
Like, you know, that's just like the end. The Cowboys are no more, you know. It's just like, man, we're in the Industrial Revolution. It's gonna have negative effects, negative consequences on society.
I gotta think about who's someone like that I watch an interview with, and I'm like, I think that like it's meaningful, and then when I hear their music, I'm like it's meaningful, and then when I see their social media posts, I'm like they're meaningful. Like I love hearing them talk all the time. This is a hard.
I mean,
one.
it would suck to see Kendrick because he's got so many people back in Compton. I know you're not the biggest Kendrick fan, but
I really like it.
It's like he's got like everyone from Compton, you know, on his shoulders, and then he would just die, and that would just once again be like the end of an era, kind of, or the end of the greatest artist of a region at the time.
Can I say someone
Also,
that's not famous?
Who? Cooler. Is it someone from Schema Posse?
No.
Benny the Butcher doesn't feel famous. Is that him? Good joke, Drew. Oh, that's why we have Drew on the show.
This is getting very morbid.
Morbid. Leo Beast.
Fucking...
Like Mike Cass right now? No. 5 years ago? No. Never.
What?
You were a big boy back in the old days, Mike.
Yeah, it was chubby.
But Mike's on them gains.
Yeah.
Guys, if you don't think a diet works, if you don't think working out every day works, if you don't think intermittent fasting.
Sorry.
Whatever, bro.
Okay.
Oh, Mike Swing's back.
I still haven't decided on who I'd be like the third person I would be sad about. Let's not do rappers. I'm gonna say it. Fucking Duncan Trussell. He's a podcaster. Interviews a lot of people, and hearing his voice every week, he'll just like
Duncan Trussell.
He's like in touch with like humanity.
He's in touch with like hipster culture, hippie culture, and being the stupid.
Like
loser,
I don't meditate.
with a dumb beard, and he like has a stupid raspy.
Shut
voice.
the fuck up.
And he gets in a lot of drunken tussles.
Fuck out of here! Oh my god!
Hey, but you can't deny he's getting those drunken tussles.
Alright, guys. I gotta go.
Alright, see you, big dog. Love you too. Don't get
Peace stream.
Don't get the COVID.
Not stream, podcast.
Yeah.
Podcast.
Yeah. Close the door, please. Bye. Walk away as the door slams. Blood on your foot.
Yeah, Duncan Trussell's
Poor
goated.
Yeah.
I would be sad about.
I wouldn't be sad about. I mean, I'd be sad about Joe Rogan, but like,
imagine Morgan Freeman going, dude. Like, shit. Man, that guy. Like, he was in everything, dude. He was
Willem Dafoe.
Shit, dude.
Willem Dafoe.
That's Drew. Ask Drew who your favorite actor is. Probably gonna be Willem Dafoe. Depending on the time, that's usually gonna be my answer because he's goated. He's in everything. Spider-Man, Platoon. He's in everything. Dude. Lighthouse. He's in everything.
Okay, listen. What? This sounds like a fucking generic ass question, but what famous person would you want to meet?
This is like that dinner with Jay-Z or $10 million question. I'm trying to think.
No, let's not do the or.
If I were to have a conversation with somebody, how would I actually benefit, or who would I have the most benefit from, like, talking to them? And it might just
Joe
be
Pesci.
Like, might just be like Warren Buffett or something. Like, maybe the guy's just feeling extra generous that day, and he might just.
I want to have a talk with Joe Pesci because because I'm not like a fucking idiot. I know that he is not some mobster guy. That he's probably just a normal guy. Yeah. He just likes to go golfing every weekend with the cronies.
And the FBI comes on the plane after they run out of fuel.
$100 whoever hits the plane. Like, that's the best casino moment. Besides the shot to his face, like the camera rolling to his face,
and also they're like, "Oh, fuck you." Okay.
Yeah,
be
like,
careful.
But like, nah. For me, I'd either do Joe Pesci or I'd do Drake. And it's like, why Drake? But like,
because Drake could teach me about Jamaican culture and British
because
culture.
Like, I want to know. Like, I want to know what Drake acts like when he fucking stubs his toe. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or when he drops his food. Like, I want to see him get pissed off. Like, I want to see what happens. Like he calls a girl. Like, I want to see a moment where, like, Drake calls a girl and, like, the girl's with, like, Chris Brown or something. Like, I want to see some
he slides down
moment.
against the wall with one knee up. He's like, my heart's been broken.
And he grabs his chest. No. But the thing about Drake is, like, I want to see him make a music. I'll be like, oh, yo, freestyle for me, hip hopper. Like, no, I'd be like, what do you put on your eggs?
I'd be like, Drake, can you give me a couple dollars, please?
No, I'd be like,
it's all about money. It's all about cheddar.
Yeah, but like I don't want to watch a movie with him. Like, you know what I mean? I like, because he has like a really peculiar movie taste. You know, like I've actually analyzed one of his reviews, and he said that he liked this one movie with like Denzel Washington.
Which one?
Fuck.
Is it a new one?
No, it's like from the 80s or some bullshit. But like, it's like this. It's like about blues or something. Like about like a blues musician from like the 80s, and like fucking. Bear with me.
No.
Mo Better Blues, Spike Lee movie. And like about a trumpeter, a jazz musician. Like, and I want to be like, yo, I want to watch this movie, bro, and then we'll like do a podcast with him, talk about it, and I mean, like, maybe not even do a podcast, maybe just like, I don't know, like I want to be in his mansion and see him like are these people like, why they have this fucking money, and they'll have money for like 10 generations for their family, maybe even 50 generations of their family will have money. What the fuck do they do when they wake up in the morning? Like, you know, all our shit stink. You know what I mean? Like, as Freddie Gibbs said. But like
your shit don't stink.
Yeah, you act like your shit don't stink. Like, I want to know, like, does he go to a family party and like, do people like actually ask him for money?
And the cops come up to him and they're like, they need help on a case. They need help on an investigation.
Does he say, is he on the phone? He's like, ain't no telling, man.
Or is he like, oh, hello, officers, help you on this case?
Yeah, like, yeah. And also, I just want to ask him, I was like, so are you a mob leader? Are you secretly a mob leader? Yeah. Could you get Kendrick Lamar to be on my podcast? Because I heard he's very shy to be on the podcast.
Is this the new Mike Hass running joke?
Yeah. That's the new joke.
Honestly, for me, it's either there's two sections. Once again, Willem Dafoe, because that guy's the GOAT. He's one of those guys. He probably like knits or something in his spare time, or he probably has like cats or something. He's just like a chill dude. And like I just talked to him about I want to talk to him about movies and stuff. Edward
Norton as well. Like because like he's just like he bikes to like in New York City. He's like one of those biker guys. Like he bikes to wherever he acts, and he lives in like New York City alone. You know, like I want to hang out with, like someone who lives alone. Like Drake, someone who lives alone. Like I want to be like what the fuck do you do? Like do you get
man? What do you do?
Like when he's on vacation, he's like when he goes like fucking Barbados or whatever the fuck he's rapping about. Turks and Caicos
or
808 like
Greece.
Yeah, Greece.
He's speaking French in Greece.
Yeah, like I bet he's sitting at I bet this is the scenario Drake goes through. He's sitting down, he's eating some spaghetti. He's eating some spaghetti. And he gets a call from DJ Khaled. He's like, "Fucker!" Like he's like, "Fuck DJ Khaled!" Like he's like, "I can't stand this motherfucker. Keep on calling me." Like I love DJ Khaled. I love his effort.
I love that Conan comes and beats him up because he said that on a past tweet.
No, like the thing is, Drake beat the fuck out of Island Conan. No, but the thing is like I want to know like who pisses Drake off secretly that like he would not say in public. Like is he like? Features hit me up for another fucking verse. I don't want to do like I want to know.
Life is bad. I hate life.
Life is bad. Yeah, like I want to hear him say that. I want to hear him say say like, yes, I made those $1 million fucking dollars off this song, but life is bad.
I don't know. I feel like Drake.
I feel like he's either happy as fuck or he's either pissed off all the time. You know, and he's like, yeah, I got all those fucking things fulfilled, but like, am I really? I'm not saying money doesn't buy happiness. I hate that trope. Money buys convenience to get happiness. That's what I say about it.
That's a good Mike Cass analysis, honestly.
But I want to know, like, you know, like, how he works out. Like, I'm sounding like a fucking stalker.
Like a stalker,
yeah, but like, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna be honest. As an artist, I'm more obsessed with Kanye. But, no, fuck that.
Shut up the whole artist for everything. That's the corniest thing I think I've ever heard in my entire life.
No, I'm not going to say as a rapper I like Drake. I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say as a public figure, I'm more obsessed with Drake. But as an artist, I'm more obsessed with Kanye.
People like Kanye, not even because of his music. Like, their favorite Kanye song was probably Runaway or Ghost Town or something. But what they like about Kanye is like the same thing as Uzi, where it's just some funny meme guy. It's just a funny public figure guy.
Oh, this is what Kanye looks like if he was white.
Like, no, just listen to his music. Respect his music.
Like listen to Spaceships. Listen to Spaceships and think about how that applies to your fucking shitty life. Working this grave shift, and I ain't made shit.
Making 5 beats a day for how long, Mike?
3 summers.
3
summers. Like, think about how that applies to your life. Don't be like, I run away. It's like, oh my god, you do that with like the E chord, and the E chord from Devil in a New Dress goes into you know, the first chord of Runaway. Like, cool.
Cool. What are you gonna do with your life, loser? You stupid loser.
Think about how that applies to yourself.
Just hopped on.
You know what I mean? Like when I was getting into like Kanye, I started listening to like fucking, you know, that Spaceship song, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a 2-week break from YouTube.
Oh, you like
I'm gonna make so much beats, and my beats still have a lot to work on, and I'm starting to stray away from these beat switches, but I'm starting to like learn how to you know, manipulate my 808s more and stuff like that. But like, you know, I took from that Spaceship, and I was like, sometimes you need to take a break from something to work on this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you know, when people talk about sacrifice, you know, they don't mean devil sacrifice. I mean, maybe they do. You know, I mean, but like, they're meaning like putting something that you would not put on a certain priority up to that priority. Like, you know what I mean? They're like, I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put this here for now. Might go back to that. I don't know. You know, that I don't know part of that is what they're taking a risk on. You know, it's just like, this sounds like a fucking Gary Vee, a motivational speaker thing, but you gotta learn when to take a fucking risk and think, get away from that. You know, I could use less of that person. You know, there's a certain person we were talking about. We could use less of that. Maybe we should stop trying to text it. I should This is all a me thing. Maybe I should start trying to stop texting him. Maybe because if they're not gonna fucking respond or they're just gonna leave me on red, and maybe we used to make a couple videos back then. Maybe the effort is meaningless. You know what I'm saying?
Focus the effort elsewhere, I guess.
Yes. You know.
All right, but back to Kanye talking about spaceships. Mike, what do you think of the College Dropout? How does it rank in his discography? Because over the months, it's definitely went up for me. And spaceships.
It's better than Late Registration. By
I think
mile,
it is. Like I'm pretty sure it is.
Fuck it, I'm gonna rank Kanye's discography right now.
Oh.
But there's gonna be 3 albums tied for the best.
Let me guess. Is it
Graduation, Yeezus?
Oh,
College
you got Graduation.
Dropout.
Let's go, Mike.
College Dropout, Yeezus, and Graduation tied for the best.
Graduation is
Number
not
2.
dated.
Number 2. The Life of Pablo. Number 3. Yay. Number 4. "808s and Heartbreaks." Yeah. Number 5. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. Number 6. Late Registration. Yeah. Number 7.
There's nothing.
Jesus is King. Number 8. Kids See Ghosts.
Why don't you like Kids See Ghosts? Is it too pretentious for you? Is it like too like artsy fartsy?
Yeah.
I like a couple songs off of it.
The first song is like good, but it gets annoying.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I like I like Reborn.
And Reborn's overrated.
Yeah, that's the one song that like. All right, that's like.
It's like Runaway.
No, with Reborn, what am I trying to think of? Shoot. Oh, that's like
Harris is like crying right now.
People who say they like the album Some Rap Songs by Earl Sweatshirt. They play all the non-experimental songs. They play all like the basic like hit songs that are meant for the radio, and they say those are their favorite songs.
Chum.
That's like
Chum, like that's not on Some Rap Songs. That's on Doris. But like they're like, oh, I love some rap songs, but Chum is like my favorite Earl Sweatshirt song.
Exactly. They don't understand what they're listening to. Reborn is a good song. It's a nice song, but it's just so easy on the ears compared to the rest of the album, and it's like it's not the point of the album.
Like that Fire song.
I like Fire.
That's cool. Like that's.
Yeah,
I wish every fucking song was like that. Like I wish every song was like that.
Yeah.
But like there's like that fucking. And we're given a lot of expectations for fucking.
Dude, I like my top 3 off that album though. I like Cutty Montage, Free, and Fire. I think.
Nah, but like the thing about fucking the reason I choose Yeezus, Graduation, and
Yeezus is pioneering. I wouldn't put it anywhere near number 1. It'd probably be like number 4 for me, something like that.
No.
But
the reason I choose those 3 is because like the College Dropout, Graduation, and Yeezus.
Started it all. Yeah.
Graduation is like so celebratory, and I just get happy when I hear like Good Life.
And
like remember we were driving to school. You know, while the school is shut down again, and we're going through like another lockdown. There was like a period of a couple weeks where me and him would like beaming bro, and we'd blast like Kanye music.
Kanye.
And while we like, but I had a question. I want to talk about like the weird month and a half we were in school. Did you fucking talk to anybody really?
Exactly. Like usually
it was
I'm
only
like calling out in classes, just doing something stupid. But and like then it was literally just dead silence to me. I felt like a loser because everyone, even like the weird kids, like, "Yo, teacher, how's it going, teacher?" I'm just like sitting here, like I just want to get my classes done, get out of here, graduate, and all that.
But the thing is like I'd go to like when school was normal. I'd go up to someone. There'd always be that guy in class that like sits across from the the class from me, but like I'd still go up to him and be like, "Hey, bro, how was the weekend, dog?" Like I'd be like, like for instance in math class in the beginning of the year, it was Justin, it was Young Flannel. Like I always like, "Hey, bro,
yo, Young,
how's the beats been? Like, wouldn't you rather be making beats right now?" Like we'd all talk shit on school, but like when we'd have to do our work, we'd be like, "Okay, let's do our work." You know, like. Click right here, right, by the way.
Yeah, subscribe. I don't want to touch you.
Just like
gross.
The thing is, like, it's so much iconic. Like lunch, we were talking about like lunch. Like it's so iconic.
Lunch is just so good, dude. School lunch is like honestly some of the most fun.
And we missed it. But the thing is, what is happening right now is there's going to be a vaccine. We might get fucking palsy. you know, but whatever. That's probably just some stupid meme joke. I don't know if that's true, but we're getting there. And this is a great episode of Hassdiscusses. I got to take a fat piss. So, and this is like an hour and a half.
True.
This is great. Thank you, Drew. And shout out to Mike Sweeney. The GOAT.
He's the GOAT, dude.
He's the goon.
He doesn't do a lot of podcasts, but he wanted to do this on Saturday.
Yeah, he was like, I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone. Like, I love that. Get out of your comfort zone.
I need to learn to do that. I need to be more like Mike Sweeney. Be more like Mike Sweeney. You're faced with a challenge. You don't just try and go around it. You go through it. You know, tackle it. Climb the mountain. Sounds like some stupid motivational speech, but if they keep saying it, it's got to be true.
Yeah. See you guys in the next video, in the next podcast.
Subscribe.
Goodbye.